Hi, I'm Randir Dange and I'm the drummer for Overseas band. Well, I'll just let you know how my journey started. I run a software company in which we make websites and server technologies and all that. And in the whole process, I used to shoot a lot of bands around and I had a website called drummingworld.com. I used to go around shooting and all that. And I started calling a lot of people to jam up in this small place of mine. And then in the process, Jackie came in, our bassist came in, we got Chris, and many other musicians joined in, and we had a ball of a time jamming up. And in the process, we said, let's start making music for our originals. And Jackie told me, I have a song called Celebrations, like we had done it long time back. I composed it. Should we just try and doing something about it? I said, yeah, why not? Then he told us the whole incident, which was quite a long thing, quite boring also. But in the whole process, he told us how it all happened. And then we said, okay, let's start it. And then this is how it started our journey, and we started making a lot of music.
I am Jacob, they call me Jackie. Been with the Overseas project for about 3.5 odd years now. I have a creative as well as a cognitive side. The creative side is all about music. The cognitive side is I'm into executive coaching, consulting and training. I help people help themselves essentially. That's what I do. The way I celebrate life is through music. And I think, if you just about learn to appreciate life and make the most out of it by acknowledging it and appreciating, celebrating it. It's been a long journey. Started, I think, sometime in the 9th standard with me picking up a guitar and strumming a couple of chords and played with a whole lot of bands and here I am now.
Hi, I'm Chris. I've always been a musician. I've always played the guitar. I mean, music has been a part of my life from, I can't even remember when I started. I mean, so my parents and my grandparents and all were musicians of sorts. I've never thought, I couldn't think of doing anything else. Not that I can do anything else much better than this, but it's been an incredible time doing it. And I played with many musicians, came across a lot of incredible musicians in my journey. And one of them was Jack. When I heard him playing with his band, he had another band many years ago. From then we just made friends and it's been a non-stop journey. We had a band together. One of the first bands I played for was with Jackie called Strange Brew.
In fact, I still remember your first gig, it was I think in PGI. I've seen him, you were in probably 10th standard, I guess, right?
Yeah, 10th, 9th, 10th. And then Jackie and myself have been in touch ever since. I mean, over the last 20-25 years. Played in many different lineups, many genres, and then Jackie went abroad for a few years, and I think that's where he made the connection with the other band guys, and he actually made me listen to a few songs of the band, which were done really well and very impressive in all sort of, and it was a different sound. It had this energy along with some really interesting fusion ideas. Hindi songs and
Right. And he was too busy. You were too busy then, and he said, let me just kind of park it and I'll come back and let's let it brew of sorts. And that's how Amitabh, me and Randir, we started like cooking and stirring the pot, and we've had a couple of transitions.
Hi, I am Amitabh. I am the vocalist and songwriter of the Overseas project. So I'm also a corporate lawyer. For my job for a project, I had gone to the Middle East to pursue my job there. And that is where I met Hasib, and at that time, guitarist. And we sort of started the project together. I still remember that day I went to Hasib's studio and we jammed on Garaj Baras. He sort of gave me the headphones. He's like, sing on this track and then, rest, as they say, is history. From there on, we started, of course, producing songs. And there was this decision then that, we should go to India. and take this band there. And strangely, I sort of got a day job in Pune. That is where I met Jackie, Chris, I met Randhir.
I met up with our vocalist, Amitabh, who came here and said, Randhir, let's jam up, let's do something here.
So Randhir and Jackie were still not are into Hindi music.
I was totally into Western music. This guy was totally into Indian classical and fusion music. And he said, let's do something.
And I remember nights of convincing Randhir, look, let's do this. Probably something new for you. And the sound that will come out of it will be something different because, okay, you've never done music with Hindi lyrics into it.
And then we started jamming. There was a lot of mismatch and a lot of things happening. And in the whole process, he said, I want you as my drummer, let's play. I said, okay, we'll try it out.
So here we are today with Chris, me, Jackie, Randhir, and of course Hasib, always sitting there for us for production. Then we have done numerous live shows in Pune. I remember we did a radio show in Mumbai, then an amazing gig in Goa, and of course countless memories from there. Something that the pandemic has taught us is, although it had a negative side, of course, no doubts about it, but the positive side it has got is it has got hope. A lot of things that we took for granted, a lot of things that were happening around us in our lives, meeting people, meeting friends, going out, traveling, everything we were sort of taking for granted. And it has also taught us that we should celebrate everything that we have in our lives. And I think that is what we want the next song to be about. Jackie had a tune, he had a melody which he had composed long time back, which he called Celebrations. And it sort of rung a bell with me. And me being me, I sort of translated that English thing into a Hindi thing. And Jackie said, listen, a lot of people have tried writing lyrics on it. And how are you going to put Hindi lyrics into it? So I said, give me some time and I'll come back with something. Probably you'll be happy about it. And then I remember jamming on that melody and it sort of came out pretty well. We decided to title the song as Pehli Dhoop, the first day of the light brings to us. Good.
Lovely.
I think the video should also give out that sort of message.
Yeah, which we all are actually celebrating at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a metaphor for hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine what's going on and
Correct.
still we are trying to do something.
Yeah.
Words make a lot of sense. Chal, let's play this song, all of us.
Now, yeah.
Come.
पहली धूप कुछ कह रही है, धीमे चल के कुछ गा रही है, पहली धूप कुछ कह रही है, धीमे चल के कुछ गा रही है. Straight.